Hey, what up guys, Able2 Music here, and today I'm talking about remixes that I've forgotten about, and I feel like a lot of other people have too. For a lot of artists, when they get a hit song or a song that just has buzz in general, sometimes the artist or the label will put out a remix to help bring the song more attention and overall just get it more streams. Most of the time the artist featuring on the remix is way bigger, which is good for the upcoming artist. But just because you have a big artist on your song or remix doesn't mean it will last, or even your original song will last. You can tell which remixes were strictly like business connections, and then the other remixes or collabs that you can tell where the artist actually fucks with the music and fucks with the artist. Anyway, I'm gonna share some forgotten remixes. Now, Gummo is a straight hit, and it really got people's attention at the time when it came out. And this song was really the start for 6ix9ine, and this really was the song that really was the first part of his run. So I do see why they would want him kind of make a remix. Now, I don't know who actually had the idea, whether it was the label or 6ix9ine. Now, I wouldn't say they really pushed the remix too heavy, but 6ix9ine did film a video at that time, just like, you know, one of his usual snippet videos. And this was before the Day 69 mixtape came out. Graduation, I know they fucking had to change basically the whole thing. Not song-wise, but the name and the album cover because they got copyright on the first one. But that's besides the point. He put out like one of his usual promotion videos, but if I can find it, I'll link it or I'll put it on the screen. I don't really know how 6ix9ine got an Offset feature, which he was popping at that time, don't get me wrong. They said that was really the start of his run. By that time, Migos was popping because they recently released Culture 2, which had hits on it, even though I think Culture 1 is way better, but that's besides the point. Also, at that time, Offset was doing good in his solo career. He did a tape with 21, and we all know that as Without Warning, which he did get a hit off of that. And now that tape is just hella respected, and rightfully so, because it has nothing but bangers on it. And overall, like the aesthetic for the tape, that more dark trap sound that they went for, and actually I think they did a great job on it. So yeah, it was kind of a look for Offset to be on the Gummo remix. But when I say look, I feel like it was more like, yo, like everyone just looked like, okay, like this is happening. That's really it. It wasn't really anything that hyped, I would say. I think most people didn't really expect Offset to be on like 6ix9ine's first mixtape, let alone on the Gummo remix, which is 6ix9ine's most popular song at that time. Now, I don't think Gummo really needed a remix, and obviously so did a lot of people, because Offset's verse just wasn't anything special. It was really just him just doing his thing. But I also feel like Offset doesn't really fit on that type of beat. Like I said, this song didn't really need a remix, but they could have gotten a more fitting artist on the song at least. But you do gotta think 6ix9ine was and still is controversial. He's just been like that his whole career. It's really just, if you want to listen to that song, you're just gonna listen to the original over the remix any day. You're not even gonna think about listening to the remix. There isn't even like a different verse or anything from 6ix9ine. Overall, I don't think we'll be seeing another 6ix9ine and Offset collab anytime soon or ever again, which I'm cool with that. So this remix was made just because Betrayed was a hit. I never really cared for Lil Xan. Even back then, there's not really a song I really fuck with by him. I guess Betrayed, but I still never really bumped it like that. But I can't deny, it was super popular when it first came out, and it gave Lil Xan a whole career, thanks to Cole Bennett, but he eventually threw it away. Betrayed was at one point Lyrical Lemonade's like most viewed video. So when I say it was a poppin' song, it really grew really fast. So I see why they would want to do a remix. But Lil Xan or whoever chose the features just chose bad features, to be honest. Rich the Kid and Yo Gotti doesn't really fit the vibe of the song, especially Rich the Kid. At least Yo Gotti was chilling on the song. I will say he definitely fits the song way more than Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid was just straight up yelling in my ear as soon as the song started. That's how you know it's a 2017 song. You got Rich the Kid on a feature to a remix. The remix did terrible, and honestly, they shouldn't even put it out, because the song itself was doing good. There wasn't a need for a remix, which if they really want to do a remix, they could have got way better artists or way more fitting artists. So the Betrayed music video has about like 290 million views, almost 300 million. And there's a lyric video that has about like 50 million. It's really just an upload from a random channel. I get the remix doesn't have a music video, but I was thinking it was gonna at least be over like 5 mil. And on Spotify, it has like 14 million streams. I'll round up and say it's 14.5 million streams. Bruh, the original literally has 500 mil. so obviously the remix flopped. I feel like the Betrayed remix could have done good at that time, but Lil Xan fumbled it. Or his label, someone fumbled it. Like, yeah, the original song was probably always going to be way more popular, but it could have done better numbers wise and overall quality wise. I want to know, I'm not going to judge, but how many of y'all still bumping Lil Xan? Let me know. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I somehow remembered this remix, I knew this was gonna be in the video. Now, I know this is like remixes you probably forgot, but this remix you probably never even knew about. Now, I haven't listened to this till recently because I remember seeing this on the YBN tape when it first came out, but I think I didn't listen to it because it had MGK on it or whatever the reason was. All I know is that I didn't listen to it, but I knew about it at the time. Now, I would assume Namir was cool with MGK like before MGK got like poppin' like that, because MGK kind of has a long career. His career has really been on and off. Because like I said, he was getting a lot of attention from Rap Devil, but the YBN tape dropped like a week after Rap Devil. But anyway, I don't know, somehow, someway, this remix was made and released on the YBN tape for everyone to hear. And this has to be the most flop of a remix I've ever seen. MGK doesn't really fit on the bounce out with that beat, which is shocking, I know. He just uses Namir's flow for the song, and that would be okay for most rappers. Like, it totally makes sense for a rapper to do that on a remix. But he just sounds so out of place on here. He does try, I'll give him that. It does seem like he's trying. But if Namir really wanted to do a remix, he could have literally gotten any rapper. Especially at that time, Namir really didn't have a stain on his name at that time. So of any rapper, he chooses MGK, which he literally stopped rapping. So on Spotify, if I round it up, it's about 7.9 million streams. And on YouTube, it barely has a mil. And it's been out since 2018. Which the original song was hella poppin'. It was literally Namir's only follow-up to Rubbing Off the Paint. So for him just throw a whole remix away, a remix that could have possibly kind of extended his wave a little bit, it just wasn't a smart move in my opinion. Like, at least with other remixes, the rappers they chose were actually somewhat poppin', especially more popular than MGK. Really, at that time, Namir was way more talked about than MGK. Well, after his beef with Eminem anyway. Damn, kind of funny to see. Not only did Namir put on Cordae, but he also put on MGK, because MGK is way more popular now. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if you guys forgot about this one, because I kind of did, to be honest, and I really liked Kyle and this song at the time. And I still kind of do like the song. But I do remember listening to this a good amount, like when it first came out. It's just anytime I want to listen to this song, I would just listen to the original. But honestly, I think Kodak's hella funny on the song. And overall, like the remix, I like it. I wouldn't say it's better than the original, but it is different. Kyle brings a new verse and references Kodak in a few bars. It's not too different than the original, and Kodak delivers a nice verse, and I think he fits on the beat very well. If you guys never listened to the remix and like the original song, I suggest to give it a listen. Now obviously this remix is nowhere near the success of the original song, which was going to be super hard to do anyway. But overall, I enjoyed the remix for what it is, but I do like the original better. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I brought a few remixes maybe you forgot about, never knew about, or just faintly remember, like how I faintly remember like a lot of these ones. Anyway, if you want another video like this, let me know. I kind of have some more remixes I could make into another video. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, because we're just going to keep it moving. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Peace.